Welcome to Power Play. Don't forget to hit that like button and please subscribe to the channel. Show some support. I appreciate it. I thank you. I love you for that. Let's get to the action. Welcome back, baby. On that journey again. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe to the channel. Let's get it.
No mercy. My mark. Today's a good day.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And it is gone.
Yeah.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed.
Let's go.
And here is the late
Let's
stage
go.
and the lead.
Yeah, man. Let's go.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game. It's the Green Bay Packers and the New York Giants.
Youngwei Koo set to kick off.
Young Koo has it all teed up. And away we go from East Rutherford. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock is 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
What's cool about Jordan's story too, Kate, is he's officially moved beyond the story of how his career began, of sitting and waiting for his opportunity to shine. Now we just get to celebrate all these shining moments, showing off the talent that he's got.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Good start to this one for him. Their first offensive snap picks up 9.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Play fake, it's Love. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Brought in inside the 20. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And bringing them out is one of 2 quarterbacks taken in the first round of this year's draft. Out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
The biggest mistake he could make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. A handoff to Tracy. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by Quay Walker.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down now, here's Starks. Taken in by Bellinger. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
And the Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Going on first down, it starts. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. On the handoff, this is Tracy. No luck there, ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
The Packers going nickel on third.
Here we go, set! 70.
Here goes Dart to the air. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Packers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early run rush.
And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down, Packers.
21 yards.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Packers, first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it looks like the Giants got to that one.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line, and then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
The Giants taking the field for their second possession. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Start on the ground here. Tracy. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
Okay, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover. They may not tackle so well and opens up a run lane. He took huge advantage of it.
Young Hui Koo on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants tie this game 7-7.
Young Wei Koo set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Packers all set to get back out there. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get them back here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Down.
Love out of the shotgun. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had.
Here we go.
And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. Gunnar Olszewski will return it for the Giants. Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now here comes the New York offense. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
To throw, here's Dart. He's got Bellinger. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Dart out of the shotgun. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. A disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. Out now runs the Packer offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these out cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. They get an even 10 on that play, and it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Pretty obvious, this defense, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at 1st down here. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
It's 2nd down.
Set, hut. Ready.
Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
There's some daylight through the 40. And he's going to wind up out of bounds on 3rd down, so they're going to be forced to punt this away now. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He dodged the tackle. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Dart from the pistol. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Air it out on third. It's on target to Johnson. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. A good pass from the rookie at Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
And the Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
We'll call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at second down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. Panther 60.
Back now, pressure coming. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Well, we'll pause here, and for good reason. One of the Packers injured on that play and is being tended to.
Okay, ready?
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long for him here. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A give to Tracy up the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Pass it down close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Tracy has the New York touchdown. The Giants take a second quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Coup on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7.
14, Packers 7. Youngway Coup set to kick off.
Coup all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Ready.
To the air with Love. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Has his man. It stops. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. And it's the Packers with 1st and 10.
Yellow, line.
Throwing, it's Love. Dumps it off to his running back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. Throwing again, Love. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Brought in by his back, it's Jacobs. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. The Giants using their 1st timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. Oshesky deep to return it. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for 1st half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Go! Viking 18, go!
Darts back to throw. He beams one deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Ready?
From the gun, here's Dart. Complete to Darius Slayton. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Giants will have a 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
That's going to be incomplete. 1st time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. play action with darts. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Third down now. Here's Darts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Jamie Gillen on now to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. The Packers offense headed out late in the half. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Love now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Phillips. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. New York to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
In the red zone on 1st. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers get the football just short of their 20. That's the interception and return. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
The Packers getting one final drive before the half. Backed up this far and with such little time left, Brock, you gotta imagine they're just gonna wheel this out. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. The Packers take their first time out. They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready.
Love now on 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Love out of the shotgun. Fits it through the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
18 more yards.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
18 on the play.
Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. On the left hash, this is from 47. McManus McManus sends it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. Absolutely fires this one right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. While we checked in with Scott in Orlando, our two teams here, no doubt, made some adjustments. It's a close game here as we get ready for our third quarter. On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Giants offense with the football. They'll get it first in the second half. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Throwing the out route complete. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Dart now against the blitz. That's caught for the first. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Packer. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Shut up! Cowboy 80! Shut up!
From the gun, it's Tracy. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Brought to the ground by the ball hawk and former New York Giant, Xavier McKinney.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready! Cougars, check out!
They go right back to Tracy. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
First down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Okay,
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Set!
Here's Tracy once more. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Tracy, the ball carrier. The tackle by Quay Walker. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. at the Packers' 36-yard line.
Ready?
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
Now Dart's going to the air. Free inside the 30. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's Tracy on first down. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
He's brought down at the
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Ready? Eight.
They'll run it with Devin Singletary. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Set. Hop.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Cut near the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
13 yards.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
On the ready.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. Hut, hut.
Tracy runs in for the New York touchdown. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
Coup on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants drive their lead to 11.
Packers 10. Youngway Koo set to kick off.
Coup all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Packers are headed back to the field, so we'll get a look at Romeo Dobbs. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Love now to throw. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
14 yards. And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
1st and 10 from the 41. Hand off here to Jacobs. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Cordell Flott there on the stop.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Love from the gun. Able to find Wicks here. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Pass brought in by Watson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Ready. Ten front.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the fourth.
Yellow. Line.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Shotgun now for Love. Hawkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
And it's third down. Third and long.
Black swap.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing his Love on third. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here.
Okay.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Tracy, and he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Check out.
Dart setting in the throw here. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Let's go.
Third down, Tracy gets it. And this is going to be shy of that first, but not by much. It's 4th and short.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
The Giants are set to punt. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. First call here coming from the shotgun. Love now, off the play action. On target to Musgrave. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
And the Packers first down.
17, 33, yellow.
Love. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Throwing, it's Love. This one falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throwing again, Love. Oh, he's going to run for it. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Packers.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Packers first down. A gain of 16 yards. And a Packer.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Thrown on first down, Love. Dumps it off to his running back. They're across the 40. Nice run here. And he's down all the way to the 30. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 21 more yards. That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7. Offense up to the line fast.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Cut out left. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
First down. A gain of 5.
In the red zone now. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go, set.
Back to the air, Love. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And that pushes him back, third down coming up.
Love sacked. A loss of 3 yards.
Faster.
So the hurry up here.
Third and long.
Here he goes, third and long. Hauled in by Musgrave. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers now within 1 score in the 4th.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Set up for the 2-point
Love's going to throw for 2. And no connection on the two-point try. It fails. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Gonna need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
That's gonna be taken in at the 8. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. First and 10 now from the 30. It's Tracy on the carry. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Darks looking to throw. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On first down, this is Singletary. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. The Packers take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set!
Dark now against the blitz. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Liking 18!
Looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
So out now comes the punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series.
Ready, set. Hunt 52 blue.
Love now on 1st and 10. That's complete to Musgrave. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Packers trailing by 5.
Black clock.
2nd and 3 now. Love out of the shotgun. Fits it through the middle. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
A gain of 34 yards. And the Packers first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
10 more yards. That's another Packers.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Giants make the play that should win them this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The Giants offense all set to get started. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job, now you got to do yours.
Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second.
1 yard gain.
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the 20-yard line.
Guys, dig deep.
Let's go.
They're going to pass it here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
First down.
Ready, go.
First and 10.
Singletary from the pistol. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
At the 44-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
19.
The Giants take a knee here, running out the final seconds to their victory. After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Hey, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get trounced. And you know, more often than not, when we like this, a one-possession game, it's not about how you start, it's all about how you finish.
That'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious because you.
Yeah, man. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. All the love you guys are showing. Without that, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. But I also like you guys to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And without that, it would be no channel, baby. Thanks for the support. And like always, stay tuned for more.